I had an interesting encounter. I was going to a party for the 4th of July. I was going with my girlfriend. It was our friend Adam that was hosting the party. It was getting dark. I got into my truck and drove to her flat. It was a cluster of buildings. I get there with minimum traffic, and I go by the metal stairs in the dead end. I glance up into the sky and see twilight approaching. I look at the wall and see all the newspapers and posters on the brick wall. I then notice, adjacent to me, an Uncle Sam poster, and he is staring into my soul. With his hat and his suit. I do like Uncle Sam, and this is a great country, but this poster, in particular, put me off for some reason. I then see her telling me hello, and she is coming down. I hear the clanking and buckling of the stairs. We get into my truck, and we head off to Adam's house. It was packed. Traffic was cluttered. But we weren't late. My girlfriend asked me on the way how my day was going. I said, I'm doing good. I worked out and asked her how hers was, and she said she was busy with work, but she is glad I got to work out. We park and get out, and we see American flags and decorations for our country everywhere. Adam comes to greet us, and he is wearing an Uncle Sam costume. And everyone was glad to see us inside. There were more decorations, and Uncle Sam cups, and more posters, and plates, and American lights of red, white, and blue, and there was some red punch and cake and wings and snacks and drinks. Everything you would see at a typical party. There was going to be a raffle contest, so we all got raffle tickets. The prizes were a purple dinosaur stuffed animal and a folded American flag and an iPad. He pulled them out of a hat, and there was a moment of suspense. We were all gathered in the living room. My ticket was one of the only 3 winners. He put the folded American flag and dinosaur, an iPad, in the bag for us. 3 winners. I told my girlfriend I would give the purple dinosaur to her. Ross won the iPad, and Henry got the folded American flag. The reaction from everyone else was excited. After that, Adam handed me and my girlfriend some cake, and the cake was red, white, and blue. He handed it to me and said, "Time to serve your country," in a joking way. I accept, then I slightly lose balance, and some of my punch I forgot to mention that was in my hand. I tripped, and some of it splashed on my shirt. We all laugh, and my friend Ed said, "Oh, that's hectic," and comes and blots it off of me. We had a good time playing games and talking outside. I saw helicopters come fly by. We watched as they flew, and it was the news documenting a chase. We watched the stream with our phones of the chase as we caught up with work and other things. Fireworks blasted, and we all watched. We ate wings and enjoyed the barbecue. We all went home. I thanked Adam and told everyone goodbye. I took her home, and when we got to her apartment, she jokingly thanked me for my service and thanked me for the purple dinosaur. Watched her go up the stairs. I see the moon and 5 stars, where there were many in general. I am then met with the ambient Uncle Sam poster again, and look at it and then drive back home. My name is Jake. I was going to a play with my friends, Eric, Matt, and Will, on July 4th. Matt volunteered there, so he invited us to the special event for free. The play was about our country's founding, and we were excited to see it. It was a hot summer afternoon. I went to go meet up with my friends. This theater was opened on a special occasion for the 4th of July. Traffic wasn't bad, and I parked and arrived and got out of my car and met up with them. They patted me on the back, and we conversed on how our day was going. And I said, my day has been good, and I was excited for the play. As we walked, and Eric noted how it was crowded, I commented it was a sea of people. Matt and Will concurred with me. It is a grand and luxurious theater with marvelous lights. We are given special VIP seats thanks to Matt. There is brief chatter in the theater from all the people in there. But then someone comes out and announces the play will begin soon, and the lights dim. The lights go off, and then the play lights are aimed at the stage. This play we are watching is about the American Revolution. And we see in the scene, redcoats are conversing about the American problem with the colonies. They are plotting to stop the rebellion, to keep America in the British Empire. Then, next scene shows the colonists planning the defense, and there is some internal conflict within the movement, but it's explained to those in the colonies that are uneasy of this revolution about the tea tax for the French and Indian War that has been placed on them, and they have no representation, and in the long run, it may be best to separate and become an independent country. Then all of a sudden, one of the characters takes a hat and pulls out a stuffed rabbit. The crowd laughs. This was done for the purpose of humor. We laugh and are enjoying the show. This play is also a comedy. It gets chilly all of a sudden where I am, and I start to hear whispering words in Latin. I think it must be part of the show or something, but it sounds close by, and that wouldn't make any sense because there's nothing right here in this booth that is part of the act. I hear it from behind me. In fact, I slowly turn around, but then get distracted by the scene of the Declaration of Independence being signed. And then I hear the Latin words being spoken louder, and I get very uncomfortable, and I want to investigate what's going on, and I do. I turn around quickly and see a dark phantom silhouette of a man standing at the doorway. I can't make him out, but he wears an old suit, and he has, it seems, wavy hair. I stare at him, and I don't know what to say at first, but then I say that this must be the wrong seat. This one's ours. It's VIP. I got the attention of my friends, and Matt showed his pass. The dark phantom went towards me and floated right through me towards the stage. It was cold, a very cold chill. We were spooked, but understood this theater was haunted and enjoyed the rest of the play. When it was over, we went out to eat. It was a surreal experience we had at Ford's Theater we will never forget. It was July 4th. I was visiting my in-laws the whole week. It was raining, so it was nice to get cured of cabin fever. My husband and I were bringing the kids with us, of course. They were very excited to see their grandparents. On the 4th of July, we woke up at 8 a.m. We had steak and eggs, and strawberries, and bacon. Our son Henry was trying to tease his sister playfully and trying to take some of her bacon, but we told him to behave, and it was nothing major. We see neighbors partying and crowds coming, many cars on our street, and we eventually finish up breakfast and get ready. We even hear some people shooting fireworks, so many American flags, and red, white, and blue clothing. It's a great sight to see. We are going to a suburb, but it's not as populated as most. We go through traffic and on to a winding road. There is still light in the sky, and we see houses and trees, and we have conversations about the American Revolution and a history lesson about it and trivia. We eventually arrive at the in-laws' house, and everything is so nicely decorated. We go and chat with them and the kids. We're enjoying the decorations. We join other relatives out back, and we get ready to eat barbecue and have nice meals. We talk to relatives of my husband. Eric is who we see specifically. The in-laws ask how is work and everything at home, and I say, busy, but I can't complain. And my husband said he is frustrated with the bank he works at, and exchanging euros to dollars, etc. The younger cousins are firing fireworks, dazzling the sky with Chinese-colored gunpowder, and the aroma of the grill and fireworks is breathtaking. Orange comets with purple, reds, greens bursting in the sky. As we all are talking about this great country, I see a diamond in the rough in the sky. Keep in mind, fireworks are bursting all around. I see this sphere object. It's a dark blue, and it's pulsating like the planet Sirius. It moves very fast upward from the horizon, jerks back and forth. To me, this seems like a UFO. I now notice everyone else is looking at this, and Janet says it's an orb, which is similar to a UFO, but it's like a floating ball of explosive light. Eventually, the fireworks stop, and we hear a sonic booming noise, many sonic noises, in fact, and some other unexplainable sounds, and it zooms off into the night. We then stare in awe. Then we gradually start the party again and talk more about this paranormal sighting. Johnny, my husband's uncle, is very familiar with this paranormal topics, and he concurs that it's alien. But the in-laws suggest it was a spy balloon or craft from China, Russia, or even North Korea. Was the music we were playing attracting the UFO, or what they are now called UAP? Or was it fascinated by what we were doing? I just can't wrap my head around why it would be interested in our party.